Well, it is election day. Yes, we know it's an off year, but a lot of important issues that statewide voters are deciding. If you haven't cast your ballot yet, polls open up across Colorado in about 1 hour.
Yep, you can vote in person or drop your ballot off at a drop box. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta is at the Denver Elections Division this morning with the security in place to make sure your vote is counted properly, because we know the turnout will likely be bigger next year with the presidential race.
That's exactly it. And, as of just a couple of days ago, across the state, more than 830,000 ballots had already been returned. As you can probably imagine, going to be a really long day today, not only for those poll workers, but also for election officials who are getting started really early. In just 1 hour, those voting centers are going to open up, and likely some people are going to start showing up at some of those centers to cast their vote and make sure their ballots are counted. We know that Coloradans are going to be voting on a slew of things, a couple of things being those statewide initiatives, those measures. They're also going to be voting on a slew of local board seats across the Front Range. Aurora will either be voting for a new mayor or re-electing its current mayor. Now, the spotlight for this election has really been on security. For years, Denver live-streamed ballots being processed online. That is no longer going to be happening. The Denver County Clerk said that's just a risk they can't take anymore, adding that they need to protect the identity of those poll workers, of those election workers. However, those who still want to maybe see what the process looks like, keep an eye on it for themselves, there is a way they can do that.
Folks can come in person if they want to be a watcher or to see the cameras here. We are always going to be recording. That's important for us. It's law that we keep those recordings. However, we stopped live streaming because it poses a threat to the poll workers.
And I also spoke with the Secretary of State, Jenna Griswold, about some of the security measures they're going to be taking at the state level. They have 9 National Guard members that are going to be working out of her office, Brian and Nicole, and they are going to just kind of be working on the cybersecurity aspect of things, making sure that everything runs as it should be running across the board. Just a big reminder for everyone, those polls are open 7 this morning to 7 tonight. As long as you are in line before 7 p.m., you will be able to cast your vote.
Well, we'll likely see more people coming today. Thank you, Veronica. Money is still pouring into one major race, the Denver School Board election. Chalkbeat Colorado reports spending has climbed to nearly $2 million, according to reports filed with the Secretary of State's office. It's close to the record set back in 2019. Candidates and outside groups spent $2.28 million in that race. Polls close at 7 tonight, as Veronica mentioned, and we'll be following the results throughout the evening with updates for you on air and online at denver7.com/election results.